Hi everyone, my name is Hasya and today I'll be presenting about the role of effective import and export management in global trade. So the company I choose is Samsung. So Samsung is a global company that produces and sells electronic products such as smartphones, semiconductors, and home appliances. So it operates in 74 countries and relies on a wide network of suppliers, factories, and customers around the world. So because its production materials and finished products move across different countries, Samsung is heavily involved in import and export activities. So it depends on international logistic, trade regulations, and efficient supply chain management to ensure products are delivered smoothly on time. So this makes Samsung a good example for this case study as it shows how a multinational company handle trade operation, manage risk, and maintains efficiency in international business. Moving on, let me explain to you about the international trade, regulations, and compliance. So, international trade is controlled by rules such as tariffs, customs, procedures, export controls, and product standards. So, these rules ensure that trade between countries is safe, legal, and properly managed. Companies like Samsung must follow these rules by using correct HS codes, preparing accurate documents such as invoices and certificates of origin, or declaring correct product values because any mistakes can cause delays, fines, or shipment rejection at customs. Trade agreements such as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership (RCEP) and the Korea United States Free Trade Agreements (KORS FTA) actually help Samsung by reducing tariffs and making trade easier between countries. However, government policies like US export controls and the CHIPS Act can also affect Samsung's production and expansion, especially in semiconductors. Overall, international trade regulations both support Samsung's global operation and also influence its business decision. Moving on to the next slide, logistic and supply chain management actually focuses on ensuring goods are moved from suppliers to customers efficiently and on time. Samsung uses different transport methods such as air, sea, rail, and road depending on the cost, speed, and the type of product being shipped. It also works with freight forwarders to manage shipping arrangements and custom brokers to handle import and export clearance. In addition, Incoterms such as FOB and CIF are used to clearly define the responsibilities of buyers and sellers, including who pays for shipping and insurance. Samsung also uses digital tracking systems to monitor shipments and improve overall efficiency in its global supply chain. So now let us look at the payment methods and financial considerations. So in international trade, it involves different payment methods and each method has a different level of risk for buyers and sellers. So one of the common method is the letter of credit where the bank guarantees payment once all the conditions are met, making it one of the safest options. Advance payment is safer for exporters because buyers pay before shipment, while open account allows buyers to pay after receiving goods, which creates higher risk for exporters. So in order to reduce financial risk, Samsung uses trade finance tools such as export credit insurance and currency hedging. It also receives support from K-Sure to protect against non-payment risk and losses caused by exchange rate fluctuations. Moving on to the next part, which is risk management in import-export operations. So import-export activities involve risks that can affect business operations and profitability, especially political risk and supply chain risk. Political risk occurs when government policies or trade tensions affect business activities. For example, the US-China tensions in the semiconductor industry have severely impacted Samsung's operation and production in China. Supply chain risk, on the other hand, happens when materials, suppliers, or transportations are disrupted. Since Samsung depends on supplies from many countries, any disruption can delay production and delivery worldwide. So, to reduce this risk, Samsung needs to spread its production across countries such as South Korea, Vietnam, the US, and India. It also uses safety stock insurance and strong supplier relationships to maintain stable operations. During the global chip shortage, Samsung managed the situation by prioritizing key products and expanding production capacity. In conclusion, import-export management is important for smooth and efficient global trade. It helps companies follow trade regulations, manage logistics, handle payments, and reduce risk in its international business operations. Samsung shows that effective trade management improves efficiency, reduces disruptions, and support global competitiveness. Without proper management, companies may face delays, financial losses, and legal issues. So, to improve import export operations, companies should conduct regular trade compliance checks, improve documentation system, work closely with freight forwarders and custom experts, train employees on trade rules and Incoterms, as well as make use of the government trade support programs. So, that is all from me. Thank you.